So Nishi. Hello, this is Nishi. In this tutorial, we are going to learn about the French verb groups, some information that we really need to know. This is tutorial number 10 of the series that I am making on basic French lessons for the beginners. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing my channel as I upload new video every week. Okay, there are three groups of verbs in French. First, second, and third group. First and second group verbs are regular verbs and third group verbs are irregular. Once you understand that the verb is of which group, then the conjugation will become much more easier. A verb has two parts, radical part and ending part. All these French verbs are divided into these three groups according to their ending part or termination part. For example, habiter means to live. Habite and a. Here, habite is the radical part and er is the ending part. And we have to recognize the verb group by its last two or three letters, that is by its ending part. Group 1. Group 1 verbs are regular and all verbs of this group when infinitive is ended by er. Now, you are maybe thinking, what is infinitive? Okay, the infinitive is the unconjugated form of a verb, that is the version of the verb which we find in the dictionary. Like in English, the infinitive is the word to, followed by a verb like to talk, to see, to run, to dance, etc. The French infinitive is a single word with endings like er, ir, oir, etc. For example, habiter, to live. This verb is now in its infinitive form. When we will conjugate this verb with subject pronouns, it will change like j'habite, I live, tu habites, you live, and so on. Let's see some examples of the group 1 verbs. Aimer, arriver, penser, nager. You can see that all these verbs ended with er. But there is one exception, aller. Aller ended with er but belongs to the group 3, is a highly irregular verb. Group 1 verbs always follow same conjugation pattern and the pattern is so easy as their radical part always remains same. Most of the verbs, almost 80 to 85% verbs belong to the group 1. Isn't that great? Yes, it is. Group 2. Group 2 verbs ended with ir and they are regular, follow same conjugation pattern and radical part remains same. Let's see some examples. Choisir, to choose, punir, finir, and agir. All these verbs ended with ir. It's important to keep in mind that there are a number of ir verbs which are irregular. That is, they don't follow same conjugation pattern and belong to the third group. Now, the question is, how do we suppose to know whether the ir verb belongs to the group 2 or 3? There is a little trick for this present participle form, like a verb in English end with ing. Regular ir verb end with issant, issant, in their present participle form, like choisissant, finissant, agissant. But I don't think so that this trick is useful, so my suggestion it's best to learn them by heart. Rest of the verbs belong to the group 3, which are irregular, don't follow any conjugation pattern. Both radical and termination parts get changed. Group 3 verbs ended with ir, oir, re or others ending, and aller is also belong in this group. Let's see some examples. Irregular verbs ended with ir, avoir, sorti, parti. Verbs ended with re, li, di, mettre. Verbs ended with oir, vouloir, pouvoir, savoir. Many of the most powerful verbs in French are irregular, and as they don't follow any pattern, we have to learn them individually and by heart. My next tutorial will be on how to conjugate group 1 verbs. That's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel. If you like this tutorial, give a thumbs up, and if you have any question, comment below. A bientôt, au revoir, bye bye.